guess the best thing is to just begin. Don't don't worry. Just write something, and then you'll write something, and you'll look back at it and you think, oh well, how can I make that better? And then you'll write something else, and you'll gain knowledge every time you're writing something. You're learning something about your own writing style and your own knowledge. That then, as you keep writing and keep learning, your writing gets better. You get better able to express what you're wanting to say with the music as you learn more.
I think it's a bit like Malcolm said, just to give it a go, and don't think of it as something that only other people can do. Everyone can do it. I think everyone who loves music can do it, and I think just give it a go, and don't be scared to throw things out either. If things aren't working, just go ahead and you'll always find something else. Like you might be scared that you'll lose this perfect idea you had, but in reality, you'll keep on generating new ideas over time, and you'll always be doing new ideas if you just keep on trying. And you don't have to. It's not ultra hard either. It's not easy, I would say, for me, but it's not really hard either. It can be work if you want to really do a full piece and get it just right. But and it is very very satisfying when you get something that's
Mm.
working, and it's not really not ultra hard. It's something that anyone can do with a little bit of brain power. I guess it's like a blank sheet of paper is always a bit daunting, but you can get started on it in an achievable way. But you can it's something that can build up as you work on a piece. I could show a bit on that on this screen. I can screen sharing in a minute too if you want to.
Mm.
How it can
Mm.
build up. So I think it's an achievable thing that anyone can do if you really love music and you want to express yourself. So what I did was then that's this next section, this document here, which had basically it's about 10 pages or so of variations on that that first bit. So I put that at the start up here, and then variation 2 it goes through the variation 8 or so, and just started generating ideas based on that riff. Um, and that then what I did was using something which Daniel was taught in his composition courses, the idea of using a model. And when I did this piece, I wanted to actually have something exciting like this sunburst piece, Andrew York's Sunburst. So I wanted to have something exciting like that, and I also looked at the structure he used in that. And so Daniel has an idea of looking at an existing piece as a model for your piece. So in terms of the structure of the piece, not the actual chord progression or any melody, but just the structure. So Andrew, this is sort of a bit similar to what Andrew York did. His part A, part B, part C, and a coda. It goes back to part A halfway through. So I ended up started to fill that structure in with different parts from those variations. So that's starting to do it. Then this is going through a period of a day or two, I think, just filling in the structure and basically slotting the different ideas in different places in this case. So we probably haven't got time to go in to play the little bits of this, but if we did, you recognise different parts of the melody, Daniel just played. And then that came up being the final piece, Dawn here, which has got the same starting sequence here again, the same thing. So that's the same, and then this part through the middle here, which a lot of these different sections, if we went into it, you'd see them in the variations, just little fragments basically, which are then slotted together.
Well, I guess my advice equally applies to pretty much anything regarding getting into music, and that is try not to be self-conscious about that. And like, everybody starts from square one with zero knowledge, and nobody when they start has any magical skills usually. There's faults in everybody, and it's just a case of persistence and paying attention and being aware of what you like, cultivating that.
Oh,
That would be my piece of advice, because ultimately what you want to do, well, I think in terms of composition, what you want to do is reflect your own personality. You don't want to be trying to imitate someone else. So cultivate what's important to you. Starts off with a serene, beautiful motif at the beginning, and then further on that gives way to a darker, repetitive motif, which essentially is like me imagining the act of something like shelling or whatever like that within a war framework, and then builds up to a crescendo corresponding to the intensity of fighting, and then eases off into a lull period and a period of reconciliation, and then returns back to the serene motif at the end. But in terms of the composition of that piece, I was actually quite proud of it, because I felt it really well expressed how I felt about the situation. It was concise, and it basically came together in a day.
Yeah, my advice for anyone wanting to learn composition is to play, have fun. I think Eli said it the other day, the byproduct or the benefit is you'll get some knowledge, and you'll use those as building blocks, and over time you feel confident. I mean, I've written over 2 years, over 200 compositions, and I think I got that way because of daily commitment and doing something every day. Now I get to the point, if I hear something, I'll transcribe the melody from a radio or a record, and I'll leave it, and I'll have a page of music the next day. And obviously I'll improvise it, edit it, and take it from there. So for me, it's a fun journey, and you know, it's good to express yourself musically. So that's been the benefit and revelation for me. It's wonderful composing. And one final thing, when you play and you think, oh no, this is crap, don't be an inner critic. Just leave it. It can change into something else. So you watch kids play, they'll invent stories and games in the playroom, and they'll just play for hours. So that's what I try to do. Try to play for hours. But now that I've got the structure from Daniel's course, I can narrow that down and try and produce something.